Good evening and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're back with the Strangelands crew. We have Alzorath,
Greetings.
Fixer,
Aloha!
and Tulkas. Nope. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll let it go this time. This is the next weekly challenge, but before we take care of new business, we have to take care of old business here and announce the winners for the previous week. Drum roll, please. All right, so the winner of the new weekly champion from the viewer submissions is Valisir. Vales.
I think it's Valisir.
Valisir. I'll go. That sounds good. I'll go with Valisir. It is 13,416 points. So congratulations to him. You are our new weekly champion.
Woo!
Whee!
That was better than all our scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, way better. Way better. And an honorable mention to P-Day9, who had 13,366, so only like 40 points difference. That's pretty dang close, guys. Nicely done.
Very, very close.
Nice scores. Very close.
Congratulations. Still beat
So,
Tulkas.
if you didn't get a chance to do the submission for your screenshots or videos and scores, basically on this video, you will play through the seed that we provide here in the description down below and go to the subreddit, following the links, and post your videos or scores based on this seed, and then you too can become the weekly champion on the following Monday here.
The crowd goes wild.
All right, so that's old business taken care of. Let's take care of new business here. We got a brand new run here, a 2-minute time challenge. If you want to play along, make sure you pause the video here and then head down to the description and make your own video or make your own screenshot thing for it, and then post your scores on the subreddit. Is everybody here ready to go?
What about Friday's new business?
Oh, Friday's new business. So let's tease that a little bit. We are also offering a little bit of a chance for you to submit your own challenge maps to us. The details for that will also be found on the subreddit and in the description here, I think. And basically, there's a new thing called Geoguessr, which lets you create your own challenges.
That is GeoSettr.com.
Yes, and we will use that to basically, it won't be timed for us, but you can actually challenge us with a thing you create, make it as challenging as you want it to be, and we'll play through it on the Friday episode here. But it won't be this week, it'll be
next week. Just
pay attention to the subreddit, it'll be the following week here. So get those submissions into the subreddit and we can play them on the following week then. So make sure they're in there by Sundays when we usually record.
So stump the Strangelanders.
Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. It'll be fun.
Ooh, stump the... Wow.
It can't be that hard, actually.
Yeah, we're not super Geoguessrs. We're just surviving.
We're barely hanging on here.
I don't know, some of the scores last week, I think I'd get lost in my own backyard.
All right, preamble over. Let's get into the real challenge here for today's episode. And again, this is the weekly challenge, so make sure you're pausing it here if you want to play along and posting your scores on the subreddit after you're done, and then come back and watch our scores afterwards. So let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, I was holding in that cough for a while. Lovely trees. Let's see. Oh, it's a Russian name, so chances are this is in a Russian area. We've got nothing down below us, so it's not really specific things. There's like a weird little... I don't know whether that's going to be hopscotch or them just trying to map out something, but that is quite the colorful building over there. I'm not quite sure where this would be. Reloading all the graphics all the time, apparently. Let's see. We are going to go over to Russia. We're going to go with our safe guess in Kazan. I don't think it's going to be Kazan, but yeah. We have a variety of things here we can try to look at. Can we zoom in a little further on that? That's like a stage of some sort. This looks fairly rural, so we don't want to guess like right inside of there. Very colorful buildings. That is pretty indicative of this area of the world too. They tend to like their colors. We have... Oh, we can't quite see the map over there. Otherwise, that would probably help us just a little bit. Where is our time? There's our timer in the top left. I keep forgetting where that is whenever I'm looking for it. We have just light sensors and lights. These are very tall trees, very amazingly tall trees. So, do we have any other information? Fairly green and lush. I think we're going to go a little bit further south. We're going to actually go kind of more towards Moscow. Just for some reason, it seems like it's going to be a little bit greener rather than that. Let's go ahead and we'll guess somewhere over here. We do have the name. It's in Cyrillic. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So that gives us a hint that it probably is Russia. But we're going to go ahead and stick with that. We're going to guess a little southwest of Kazan. Because if our memory serves, most of the areas that are mapped are down here and it creeps along the border. So we'll see how that looks. Not too terrible.
Good. Glad I changed the last second there. Okay, so I got 1922 was my score here. And I was originally like thinking like Minnesota or something like that, but I decided to go with Denmark at the last second here, which is a delightfully more better guess here. So, Alzorath, how'd you do?
I got 2257. I saw the photographer's name. It was in Cyrillic. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And I originally guessed Kazan, which would have gotten me more points, but I was like, this vegetation looks a little more like green, if you will, a little less northern. So I guessed a little bit further south of Kazan because it was rural and all that stuff. So I got a little further away. So 2257, would not have guessed it was that far north.
Wow. See, I came up with a complete opposite conclusion. I saw the photographer's name, so I went to Russia, and I felt it was because of the trees that it was in the north. So that I used that logic, and there's a road coming out of Kazan that goes to the north and like ends, and I'm like, that's a perfect place for this. So I picked that, and I got only 266 kilometers away for 2681.
Wow.
Ooh, not bad.
I guessed Kazan and got 2378.
I love Kazan. That's great.
Everyone loves Kazan. All right,
I'm gonna have to visit
round
there
2.
someday.
Yeah, we're taking a Strangelands road trip to Kazan. It can't be that expensive.
Kazan and Jeju Island, man.
Yep.
Oh man, it's gonna be a world tour. It's gonna be amazing. All right, let's do the second round here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okie dokie. This looks more like the United States. Just gonna put that one out there. This actually looks like rural US, like nobody's business. Let's see. Let's go ahead and scoot this way. See if the area code on the side of this looks familiar. I can't read it very well. 200? Nah, it's probably the US. That's US numbering. So we've got pretty much the US. Let's see if we can find a flag or something like that. Red fire hydrant means it's got a fairly decent amount of water pressure. Let's see. Hickory Lane, Valley Drive, nothing major there. We got someone in a golf cart going by. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going down here. Speed limit, 20 probably miles per hour. Let's go ahead and just keep moving this way. Maybe we'll get to a major road. Keep moving forward. Brown trash cans. This is suburbia. It's next to a lake. Gonna probably be a little bit south. Let's go ahead and just drop one. There's an American flag. What's the flag underneath it? Is there a flag underneath it, or is that just a ribbon? That is just a ribbon coming off of a thing. Let's go ahead and guess southeastern United States just to get a guess in there, and then we'll go ahead and keep moving this way. And let's see. Is that going to give us any information? No parking. Private property. This is a little bit of a marina of sorts. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to be. We can't get to a major road from here very easily. Yeah, I'm just going to keep moving forward. Maybe we'll see something in the last 10 seconds or so. But until then, we're just enjoying the scenery. Yes. This type of road is not uncommon in kind of like rural US, so yay. This is probably further north. Oh, well, I was close.
Oh, Telkis. Did you recognize this one?
No.
Oh my
All right.
god, I did. All right, go ahead.
All right, I hit with Iowa, and I got 2185 my score here. Just kind of went in the middle of between Iowa and South Dakota, basically. Alzorath, how'd you do?
I didn't really figure out kind of like where it was, because I didn't see any really good signs of it. I saw like an area code and stuff like that, but it was one I didn't recognize. So I went ahead and just guessed in southeastern United States because, well, there's a lot of places like that in the southeastern and south central US. It's just southeast is a little bit more green. I got 2307. I just plonked one down. I ended up in Georgia, apparently. So.
Wow. Fixer?
So, Did you see the street sign? Like, right, if you turned around, there was a street sign right there.
Yes.
And the street, the name of the street was Wabash Valley. I've been to Wabash, Indiana.
SFI.
As has Tulkus.
My grandfather graduated from Wabash College.
Yep. So I immediately noticed that, and I kind of figured we were in Wabash, Indiana. I picked Wabash. I was 77 kilometers away and got 34.65.
Nice.
Very nice score.
Man, I wish I'd had seen that sign, because then I would have guessed Wabash. Alas. But because I've been to Wabash. It's, you know, it's like on the banks of the Wabash and Longford, Indiana, home, all that. But I saw the road sign, the street sign was Old Hickory, and that's a reference to like a president or something, or like a king or something. I don't even know. I thought it was like a southerny thing, but I guess like Tennessee and got 2372.
Not bad still. That's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
I saw the Old Hickory sign. I just thought that was too generic to really guess anywhere based off of it.
It was the same sign. Old Hickory went one way and Wabash went the other way.
What?
It was the same sign.
No!
The edge of a knife here decided the victory.
Yeah.
It turns into Wabash at Porter Place.
And the only reason why I would have guessed it was because... And I went there in like 1999 or something. That's the only reason why I knew Wabash was in Indiana.
But I mean, Geneva, where this place is, isn't anywhere near Wabash, because Wabash is in the west of the state and Geneva is in the northeast.
Right, but it's not terribly uncommon to have regional names like that.
I mean, like you would guess Wabash anyway, because you know it's Wabash.
Right.
Man, well, I'm mad at myself. Man.
That's one thing I pointed out is that place kind of looked a lot nicer than I remember Wabash being.
How rude.
Sorry to anyone from Wabash.
Alright, let's move on.
Alright, round 3, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we're on a lake. We're Iron Buck, and he did not go vertical. Holy crap. We are between the voids. Oh, ball. Not really much to go on. Iron Buck is a pretty generic name. We're on a river that looks like a river boat, actually. Now that I look at it, it might not be. It is. We can't tell the name of it. Do we have any flags to go by over here? This could be a lake or a river, honestly. I want to say, let's go ahead and guess kind of near the northern part of the Mississippi. Just because the name. Let's go ahead. We've got the Mississippi. That's going to come down. Here, we'll go ahead and zoom in on it. Yeah, where's Mississippi? There it is. Got to find it. There's the Mississippi River. It's going to go ahead and go up, 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 up. So we're going to go a little bit north on it. I'm thinking maybe up near Minnesota, possibly. It doesn't really go... Yeah, we'll guess up by Minnesota. Kind of maybe around here, or we could guess on the Mississippi, but I'm not entirely sure this is actually the Mississippi River. It looks more like a little lake. Montana is the place of lakes, if memory serves. I forget how many lakes they have up there. Or am I thinking of Minnesota? I'm not entirely sure. My brain, it's doing this farty thing. Let's go ahead and just guess up here. Oh, we are moving our guess. We're going to keep it in the northern U.S. We're going to guess like around Minnesota. Somewhere in there, somewhere. I'm not entirely sure what else to go by on this, because we do have a lot of pine trees and stuff like that around here, and firs, so that is probably northern. I'm just not sure where in the north, and these black voids don't really help anything, so yeah, we're going to stick with that.
Yikes. All right.
Well, it was an English name.
Yeah, that's true. Ian Buck did not give me a lot to go on, though. So I went with Washington, the state, because usually when I see stuff looking like that, it ends up being the North Pacific there, or Northern Pacific the states. But was way off here on this one. I got 1044 was my score on this one.
I ended up with 1188. I guess Minnesota.
Okay.
Because it looked like a riverboat to me. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, this. I guess he's seeing the islands in the background. I saw like you could see the other side of the lake and stuff like that, but
right.
I guess
not in this spot here. Just the islands you must have been seeing, man. All right, Fixer, how'd you do?
Well, with all the coniferous trees, it was definitely the northern end of the hemisphere, right? But that kind of looked like a ferry to me, something that would transport passengers. That's something you'd see very common on the Great Lakes, going from the mainland over to islands that are in the Great Lakes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And being that we saw land in the background, it kind of made me feel like, that's probably Great Lakes. So I guessed Petoskey, Michigan, and got 1225. I did have a moment where I felt that it was Scandinavia, but it blew by real quick.
Never even crossed my mind. Tulkas, how'd you do?
I guessed Lake Superior and got 1236.
Yeah, it looks like the Great Lakes here for all of us. Like, I had the same exact thought, but I was like, I would keep getting fooled by Washington State looking like the Great Lakes sometimes. So I went with the opposite direction and got only like 100 less points. So
well, we all scored about the same on that one, so that's not
just about. All right, round 4 then. Let's do that here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okie dokie dokie. We've got a weird symbol right there. What does this say? Can we read it? Negative. Cannot read. Can we get a better vantage point on it? No. We can move around. This is I don't know how to pronounce that name. Krowski? But we're gonna guess where's a bunch of places with the ski names. I know that sounds horrible, but that's Cyrillic. And this doesn't look like there's actually any Cyrillic here. So let's go ahead and move around. What does this say? Delicacy Centrum. We're gonna guess over here in Poland first. And we're gonna go ahead and move around, see if we can get a good view of possibly this place. Let's go back this way. That probably is gonna give us a better view of it. See, Mieso, Nabal, Plexwau, Napage. What does that sign say? I can't. Megaloteria. These are just grocery stores, but it's got like a list of what it's got. So I'm kind of thinking Poland, but I could very well be wrong. I don't know why I would be specifically looking at Poland, but oh wow, it just turned night randomly in one of the pictures. That's absolutely a little bit scary. Let's see. You just wandered back over here at night. There's a tank here. I didn't notice before. Let's go ahead and move this way, see if we can get a better view of the tank. LU. There is definitely a better view of the tank. Let's see what this says. That's a cross. Oh.
All right. Did anybody actually find the cities?
Nope.
No, I was looking for them, but I didn't see them.
Yeah, I didn't find them either. I just went with Poland here. I went northern Poland for some reason. And I got 2513.
I went with northern Poland as well. I got 2654 though.
Jeez.
I think I saw something that would have indicated where I was, kind of like right towards the end, but I didn't vocalize it. I just noticed an LU on the license plate. And now I noticed it's next to Lublin. Or how do you pronounce it? I was like, that might have indicated it. I'm not sure. Maybe someone who's from Poland can tell us.
But I mean, they were EU license plates, so I'm not sure how that works.
Could be regional, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if they have like states or anything in Poland. I think they do, don't they?
Okay, more stuff to Google after this is over to figure out how license plates work in Europe.
Because they do have borders.
Yep, they sure do. Fixer, how'd you do?
Well, yeah, I saw the photographer's name, which is Polish. I dropped down at Warsaw, and I looked around, and I did find the city's name. I found that Wierzbica, but I couldn't find it on the map, so I stuck with Warsaw and got 2719.
Nice score, nice score. Tulkas?
I knew it was Poland from the flag, guessed slapping in the middle. I got 2660.
Very nice.
Barely higher.
All right. Again, I'm in the right country and I still get the worst score. All right.
Did anyone else use the grocery store to help them out a little bit, or no?
I
mostly was looking for the cities.
I was like, yay, Polish flag. I identify. I identify.
Yeah, I saw the cities' names, and I figured that was enough to spend the rest of the time looking on the map for them.
Yeah. Same here. All right, round 5 then.
Yes.
So let's finish it up here, guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okie dokie, we are... Let's go ahead and see what the language here is. Manor Hamilton, R280. This... Okay, Drumshambo, Ramsianbo. I have no idea. We're on Google Car. I'm not really sure what language this is. This looks like it might be French, but it's not, is it? Let's go ahead and go up this way. This is gonna be a minor road, I think. Quin Tarmac. Not exactly where we want to be. We want to go for a major road, I think. This could be the... It's not the UK. What flags are those? I don't recognize those flags, but that's probably important. That's probably... those. Would those be team flags, possibly? I'm not entirely sure. We've got Luff Alley Inn. Let's see, pool, darts. Okay. Maybe Welsh? I don't know. I'm gonna drop one here in the UK because I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and drop it kind of like central there. But I don't think it's going to be that. We're having like a weird mix of English and other languages, which is throwing me off because we've got, oh wait, we've got white license plates, which is not UK. UK is gonna, I mean, at least England, if I remember correctly, is going to have yellow. We got, for some reason I want to say this is almost Irish, but it's not. Frank Devitt. I'm not entirely sure where this is. R280. R200. Oh,
wow.
We're actually close. I was right!
Did anybody have that?
I didn't do too bad.
I mentioned Ireland because I was like, this looks like Irish, but not many places actually, you know, have Irish on their signs.
I found the road sign for R280.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find R. I was looking at too big of streets though. Looking at the bigger highways like N, E, and E.
Yeah.
And those kind of things. Like, I was looking in Europe also. It was a big problem. I wouldn't have found it no matter what. I just went with Sweden, and I got 2050, about the same. A little bit more north than that. But man, I found city names. I found everything. I just couldn't find it. Alzorath, how'd you end up doing?
I was torn as to whether I know that they're completely different languages, but I was like, this looks like Irish, but I was fooling myself saying it could be Welsh maybe, but I don't think it is. So I kind of guessed right in the middle, in between Ireland and the UK, like in the ocean. And I was saying several times, this is Irish, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I got 2684, and yeah, I was expecting. Oh, I should have just guessed Ireland. I knew in like my gut that this looked familiar because I've been trying to learn Irish. So Gaelic, sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean,
Fixer?
Well, I was pretty stumped because I'm like, well, there's English everywhere, but then there is this other language, and I'm like, what is that? I couldn't figure out what is it, and I don't know why Ireland never crossed my mind. But it didn't, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, I give up. I don't know. I guess Denmark and got 2135.
Okay. And then Tulkas?
So I don't know. I was just looking around. I was looking in Scotland. The fact that they didn't recognize any, because you know it's Gaelic is more or less, you know, yeah. But I was just looking around in Scotland, and the fact that they didn't recognize any of the names on the road signs should have tipped me off, because I've been a ton of places in Scotland, man. But I just guessed near Edinburgh and Glasgow, slightly north, and got 2571.
It's gonna be close.
So I think I know how this final score is gonna go a little bit here. I know I'm gonna be last here for sure. Let's see the final scores. All right, so I got 97-14. That ain't gonna do it at all.
Ouch.
Alzorath?
I got 11,090, and I have a feeling I'm in third place.
Fix?
I got 12,296.
And Tulkas?
11,227.
Woo!
Yeah, we all called it, pretty much. So this was the viewer challenge episode. So check the subreddit on this fine Monday morning, and you'll be able to see the scores we had, the videos. We all link them there, and you can post your own scores below if you're playing along with us. So we really appreciate that. Video submissions are awesome. Screenshots if you can't do videos, and if you can't do anything, just post your score down below, I suppose. Anything else to add, guys?
I should have gotten closer with that Ireland guess.
It never crossed my mind either.
Don't forget to go to Geoguessr.com and make a challenge for us. We want to see what you guys do so we can play it.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, do that.
Just
for sure.
post the link down in the comments below to your challenge.
Yes. Yep. And then also, I'll check our descriptions for all of the details about all of these things that we mentioned here already too. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys again next time. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.